In the last episode, Hathlin followed Viron into a dark territory, the Vrimabid territory. In this territory, complete darkness reigns. Angry shadows lift intruders and hurl them onto hard rock. Only Lufarus can survive it. Yet Hathlin passed through untouched. The poisonous water he carried frightened the shadows. Next was the Nitana territory, a land of violent, restless winds. Spirits meant only for Lufarus, with porous bodies. Still, the two pushed forward, fighting every step. Hath would have been impaled on the sharp rocks above, but by holding on to Viron, he survived. Then came the Mozini Ramans, headless, armless, or legless horsemen, moving too fast to see. Their blades were so sharp, they could slice you apart and keep you alive. The Ramans always sought the body part they were missing. Viron's head was sliced clean, but the Raman was too proud to accept an old head. The cut was so precise that the head reattached shortly. A one-armed Raman lunged at Hathlin, slicing his arm clean, but rejecting it as too young and weak. Having failed to provide useful body parts, the two were whipped, dragged, and cast out of Raman territory. Only then did Hath realize that they had been inside a mountain. Below them, a vast magma lake burned. They were starting to fall down. Fortunately, Hath's body was still elastic. As he inhaled, Viron used him like a balloon, lifting them up the mountain. Soon, they reached the snow-covered peak. At the summit, Viron instructed Hath to build a snowball with a hollow center, just as he was doing. After sealing themselves inside a giant snowball, they hurtled down the mountain, straight toward a lake of lava below. The moment they hit, a violent burst of steam exploded beneath them, launching the snowball high into the air and sending them soaring toward a second, magical lake that surrounded Vrimabid. By the time they reached the air above the second lake, the snow had melted, but they were still moving fast enough to fly straight over to the walls. From the walls, they plunged into the prisoner tunnels. Though cooler than they looked, they were no safer. Dragons could fly overhead, bones jutted from the walls, and the ground could swallow them whole. Still, they pushed forward. Viron hid Hath behind a jagged outcrop and waited for a rider loyal to Michael. When the rider arrived, he carried Hath just like before, towards a dazzling light and away from the world of the dead. Escaping hell is only the beginning. What happens to Hath next? Find out in the next episode. Subscribe to follow the journey. A new episode drops every week.